Breaking news in Peel region, a garbage strike has begun and workers are walking the picket line. The labor dispute is with the private contractor Emterra Environmental. The union demanding parity with workers of other collectors in Peel, about 150,000 homes affected by the strike. Breaking news from Peel region, private garbage collectors are now on strike and walking the picket line. The strike is going to affect about 150,000 homes in Peel region. That's about 60% of the households. This is a live look at the picket line as we speak. The labor dispute is between the private company Emterra Environmental, where workers are now picketing, and the Laborers International Union of North America, also known as LIUNA, Local 183. Talks broke down after the union rejected the company's last offer. The union is demanding the same terms and conditions of employment as workers with the other company that picks up garbage in Peel. And while the strike is on, households that are affected are being advised to follow their regular collection schedule and leave missed material at the curbside. Residents can also bring their garbage to a community recycling center. The hours are being extended and charges won't apply for garbage, recycling, or yard waste. To see a map of the areas affected by the strike, you can check out our website, citynews.ca.
Good morning. This is your morning. Here's a look at what's making news in Toronto right now. Garbage collectors are now officially on strike in Peel. The strike began at midnight at the Emterra Environmental Garbage Truck Yard on Britannia. The company has the main contract for most of Caledon, plus parts of Bolton, Brampton, and Mississauga. In all, about 160,000 households could be affected by this. The 140 striking employees are looking for wage and benefit increases.
Breaking news in Peel region, meantime, residents are still being advised put your garbage out even though there is a strike on this morning. Will it get picked up? Maybe.
We'll see. I'll try to figure it out later this morning. This is a live look at the picket lines right now. The walkout began at midnight and is going to affect about 150,000 homes in Peel region. That's about 60% of the households. The labor dispute is between the private company Emterra Environmental, where workers are now picketing, and the Laborers International Union of North America, also known as LIUNA Local 183. Talks broke down after the union rejected the company's last offer. They're demanding the same terms and conditions of employment as workers with the other company that picks up garbage in Peel region.
So while the strike is on, households that are affected, including large sections of Mississauga and Brampton and all of Caledon, being advised by the region to follow their regular collection schedule, leave anything that has not been picked up at the curbside. You can also bring your garbage to a community recycling center. The hours there are being extended and charges won't apply for garbage, recycling, and yard waste. To find out where these centers are, check our website, citynews.ca. We have a link there for you. All right, reminder for you this morning, if you're living in Peel region, more than half of the households in Peel region will be impacted by a garbage strike this morning. However, the region is still telling you, put your garbage out and leave it out there until it is picked up this morning. Tammy will have the very latest for us live from the area in a little while here on Breakfast Television. We're following that situation for you.
Garbage workers for a big chunk of Peel are on strike this morning. They walked off the job a little after midnight. CBC Toronto's Trevor Dunn is at the picket line on Britannia. Trevor.
Well, Jill, members of the Laborers International Union of North America, Local 183, are here. They have signs on their backs and reflective vests on. It's still pretty dark, and they're walking up and down the sidewalk right now. They're blocking the entrance to their employer's Mississauga headquarters. This is a big waste management company called Emterra. It is one of two private companies that collect the garbage in Peel region. Union member Kyle Marchand says members here are looking for the same deal the other company has.
Oh, we just want a fair deal. You know, we want, fair wages. We want benefits. We just want to be treated fairly. Yeah. So the signs are out.
Emterra is responsible for the trash collection in much of Brampton, much of Mississauga, and all of Caledon. The company says in a statement it's going to try to minimize the impact of this work stoppage. The region of Peel says if you live in the affected area, go ahead and put your garbage out. They'll pick it up somehow, but workers here aren't sure how that's going to happen. They say all of the garbage trucks are inside this property that they're blocking the entrance to. Jill.
All right, thank you, Trevor. The CBC's Trevor Dunn.
6:33, a garbage strike in Peel region. About 100 collectors on strike and walking the line this morning. That will affect more than half the households in Peel region. The labor dispute between the private company and Emterra Environmental, where workers are now picketing, and the Laborers International Union of North America, also known as LIUNA Local 183. Talks broke down after the union rejected the company's last offer. The union demanding the same terms and conditions of employment as workers with other companies that pick up garbage in Peel region. So while the strike is on, you are being told, follow your regular collection schedule. Put the garbage out. There will be delays, and if it isn't picked up, leave it there at the curbside. The company trying to come up with a contingency plan to pick up the trash. Residents can also bring their garbage to a community recycling center. The hours are being extended and there won't be a charge. We have a list of the recycling center and a map of the areas affected on our website, citynews.ca. All right, thank you very much, Russ. Breaking news this morning, a garbage strike underway in Peel region with no deal reached by the midnight deadline. Tammy is standing by telling us that residents are still, Tammy, being told to put their garbage out this morning?
Yes, they are. They're being asked to keep their garbage out at the curbside, and if anything is missed, to leave it there, or you can actually bring it to one of their garbage collection and recycling centers there for free of charge. But in the meantime, this is what we know. We know that hundreds of people right now, the garbage collectors, are picketing. They're from Emterra Environmental, and the picket started at about 4 o'clock this morning after talks broke down and there was no agreement before that midnight deadline. Now, what's happening right now, these workers are with Local 183 with LIUNA. Talks broke down with Emterra Environmental, and that company, it's one of two private companies that provides garbage collection in Peel region, but it takes up a lot of Peel region. 60% of homes, almost 150,000 households in Peel region will be affected by this. A large swath of Brampton and Mississauga, as well as all of Caledon. So in the meantime, Peel region is asking you to keep your garbage at the curbside, and that is because Emterra Environmental, the company who actually has hired these garbage collectors, they're responsible, according to Peel region, for coming up with a contingency plan. And we don't know the details of that contingency plan right now, but we're hoping to speak with Peel region as well as a representative from the Local 183 and from Emterra Environmental to get more details on what residents can expect. But once again, you are being asked to put your garbage out. If you want to bring it to a garbage or recycling center as well, you can head to our website, citynews.ca, and locations and hours will be posted there. I'll send it back to Kevin for now.
All right, Tammy Sutherland in Peel region this morning. We begin the day with a garbage strike for Peel region that affects more than half the households in Peel region. And Tammy is standing by at the picket lines this morning where residents are being told, put your garbage out anyway. Tammy, explain.
Yeah, that's right, because the company, one of two private companies that collects garbage in Peel region, Emterra, this is the company that's involved in this breakdown of talks today. They, according to Peel region, Emterra is responsible for a contingency plan in order to pick up garbage. We don't know the details of that plan yet or whether or not it has been enacted at all. But that's what Peel region said. So they're advising residents who are being affected to put their garbage out curbside, and then we'll hopefully get some more details about what that contingency plan is a little bit later this morning. But we know this strike is affecting more than 60% of households in the Peel region, more than 150,000 homes altogether, a big swath of Brampton as well as Mississauga and all of Caledon. And just a few minutes ago, we spoke to a rep from the union, LIUNA Local 183, and they told us about what they're expecting from Emterra.
Oh, and you know what? Sorry, we don't have that clip ready just yet. I apologize. We'll get that ready for 8 o'clock. But what they're saying is that what they want, Emterra employees want a parity when it comes to wages, benefits, and pensions. They want to be equal to the other company here that collects garbage in Peel Region. That's called Progressive. They're the other private company here. So they want to make sure that they are in line when it comes to wages and benefits with them. The union also saying that after that last offer was rejected, they reached back out to Emterra, and they claim Emterra did not respond to them at all, and then the midnight deadline passed. So again, we're looking to get some more details on this contingency plan. We'll let you know what residents can do in the meantime. You can also drop off your garbage if you're being affected at a community recycling area or center as well. It'll be free of charge, and you can find out more details on our website, citynews.ca. I'll send it over to Kevin next.
Okay, well, Tammy, this is very interesting here. How do the union members behind you feel about the region saying, hey, put your garbage out anyway, and even if it's supposed to be picked up by one of their union members, and with the strike it won't be, that we'll still go ahead and pick it up? This is a really interesting scenario.
Yeah, and the thing is, I actually asked that question. We spoke to Jason Audie, who's from the union. When we were talking to him earlier, I asked him what he thought about the fact that residents are being advised to keep that garbage curbside. He didn't really want to give an answer. He basically just said that, well, I guess the region's saying that it's garbage, so it's better to be left outside, just kind of giving an answer, but didn't want to go any further in terms of what he thought about any contingency plans that could possibly involve other members, maybe not of LiUNA, but other people who work here at Emterra. Kevin.
All right. Thank you very much, Tammy. We'll get back to you out in Peel Region this morning.